Wow. Guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Have you ever speak to anyone about God, especially the black people? When you speak to them about God, they do not want to hear that. They think there's a man out in space named God, and he's the one that sustains all human beings, especially the black men. They're scared. Don't tell them about God and question them about God. They get upset. They cannot understand that the word God came from the European, the white people. And they are the ruler of the planet. Huh? The white man is the ruler of the planet, and no one cannot stop him in his doing. No one out there. Chinese, black men, Indian, they cannot stop his doing. And he's not the original human being. So when you speak to the black people about God, they get mad, they get upset. First thing they're going to say, who made you? Who made the trees? Who made the water? They will ask you a silly question like that. They cannot think of themselves that the water was here from time and time. They cannot think that the trees were here from time and time. They cannot think that the ocean was here from time and time. They think some unseen man came in existence all by himself without a mother and father and make all of this. And that's the mentality that they have. So you cannot speak to them about God. The God of the Bible that the white man made up. You don't have to take my word that the white man made up the word God. You don't have to do that. There is evidence of that, and they have the evidence of themselves. The evidence is not coming from black people. No. Black people care less who made the word of God or who made the name of God. They care less. They will get upset with you and get into a big argument because they do not want to hear that. And that's why the white people can do what they want to do on the planet. And it's the same shit they're doing in Palestine and they're going to do in Venezuela. You cannot stop them. You cannot contradict what I'm saying. Who can stop the white man from doing what he's doing with other race of people? None. Because he's God himself. Hello? He's God himself. And that's why he laid down all the rules on this planet. And if you don't follow his rule, he punish you. And God of the Bible cannot do nothing about it. Huh? The God of the Bible cannot do anything about it. Trust me. Because the white man already punished the black man. He already punished the Indians. And he punished the Chinese. And the God of the Bible could not stop him. Am I lying? You damn well know I'm not lying. The white man punished you already. He beat you and he starved you and he worked you to death. Am I lying? No, you're not lying. They know that, but they kept silent because they are afraid. Most people, if you speak with them and they don't like what you're saying, they get real upset with themselves, and try to get upset with you also. And that's what's taking place with the black man. Can't do shit, will not do shit, and that's it. And you call him all type of name. The white man devil, blue-eyed devil, limey, slimy, Anglo-Saxon. And you can't do shit to stop him from doing what he's doing against other people. So how are you going to come up and say you're this and you're that? Playing game. You know, playing games? And that's what black people do. Play games until the game over with. They lose. And that's the dilemma we are in with the white people. You want to call it white government or whatever. They are the master of the puppets. And they control every race of people on this planet. And the God of the Bible that you believe in too is not going to do nothing. And that's how it is, straight up. Not going to do anything to help you out. You have to help yourself out in your doing. And if you think a man out in space is going to come to redeem you, you're just wasting your time. And it's okay for you to waste your time with yourself. Or if you waste your time with others, then it's another. But there's nobody out in space coming to save you. Space is vast, limited, no boundary. Space is unlimited, no destination. I don't need a scientist to tell me that, because I already know of myself that there is no destination in space. And everything that is in space are in space. They have no boundary. Hello? There is no boundary in space. So you can go on with your bullshit and not try to understand what's taking place on this planet. Because this planet have no place to go, and no one can destroy this planet. It's impossible. You cannot blow it up, you cannot catch it, you can catch it afire, but it will still remain where it is. Because it's in space. And we are also in space, on the planet. But if you want to go around with merry-go-round, go ahead. As Clint Eastwood would say, make my day. So the point what I'm trying to make to you, that everybody is just going around giddy-headed. And the AI is going to make you more giddy-headed. Because you're not going to understand what is taking place with your people. Because the white man is doing the domination. And once they're doing the domination, and you cannot understand, then you're going to have a whole bunch of problems. They did it with the Indians, as you call them. And they did it with the black men, as you call them. And they did it with the Chinese, as you call them. So when another race of people can beat you anytime they want to, or shoot you down anytime they want to, or catch you afire when they want to, then you have a big old problem because you can't help yourself. Once you cannot help yourself, you're a dead man. Dead people can't help themselves. Hello? When you're dead, nobody can help you. All they can do is throw you into the ground. You can't move yourself. And that's what I'm talking about. So when another race of people can brutalize you, then you are also a dead person. But the people are not looking that way. They look up to those people. Black people look up to the white people. Also the Chinese look up to the white people. Also the Indian look up to the white people. Because they make up something to represent them that they are above other people. So the people go for it with their silly head or their giddy head. Nobody is above the black man. No, it's impossible. Because he is the original man. And he came with all the wisdom of the planet. The stars and the moon. He got all the wisdom within himself. To create all things within himself. He's the wisest of wisest man. He's the wisest of all the men. So if you want to play Santa Claus with him, go ahead. Because that's what he is anyway. He becomes Santa Claus. Lose all his sense of direction. Goes off onto strange people. Then he cannot understand himself anymore. So he go off into all type of stuff. And that's what's taking place with him. His mind is contaminated. So when you speak, he don't want to hear you. Because you're trying to open up his thought and ideas and understanding. He don't want those to open up. You want him to remain closed. So he can continue to do his silly shit. Or his silliness of beastology, homosexual, sodomy. Straight up. So if you open up his mind, he will stop using drugs and alcohol and beastology. But by he do not want to listen, he closes his mind so he can continue to do all his filth and waiting for the man from the Bible that named God to rescue him from the hands of the white man. That's what he's waiting for. And it's not going to work. His mother was waiting. His grandfather was waiting. His first grandfather was waiting. His second grandfather was waiting. His third grandfather was waiting. His fifth grandfather was waiting. And they have not seen anything. They're all perished and gone. And they're still asleep in their way, waiting. Hello? You cannot understand nothing I'm trying to say anyway. But what I'm saying, we got to wake up as black men. If you can't wake up, you're going to be into a big dilemma. You know? Dog going to be eating dogs. Cat going to be eating cat. Because you're not waking up from the slumber. Once you're not waking up from the slumber, you're caught up. Because you're waiting for a man from yonder to come and save you from the hands of the white man. Isn't that a bitch? Coming to save you from the hands of the white man. Do you know how long that shit been going on? And the black men steadfast in their thought and idea that this man is coming to rescue them and save them from the hands of the white man. And the icons of the Jesus is a white man. And when you try to speak about that, they get real upset. They get mad. They call you a devil worshiper. You don't believe in God. Why I need to believe? If you have to believe in a God, then you don't need to. That means you're not sure of yourself. God is not, if God is, you should not need to believe in him. Straight up. And if someone have to teach you about God, that's another bad mistake. There's no one to teach you about God. There's no one to teach you about the planet, the stars, the moon. You should know all of them of yourself. No one teach you about the water. No one teach you about the stone. You should know them by yourself. The trees, the flowers, the birds, the fowls of the air. You should know all of that by yourself. No one should teach you anything about them because you were born here. No one teach a bird anything. The fowls of the air, no one teach them when to go and eat, when to go to bed, when to wake up, how to take care of the babies, when to lay their heads, when to sit on their heads, when to make their nest. No one taught them anything. They know all of that by themselves. Same with the four-footed beasts. No one teach them anything. They know where to go to green pasture. They know when to drink water. They know when to lay down. They know when to get up. They know when to have their young. They know when to settle their young. No one teach them anything. So why we have to be taught by another human being? Why you have to be taught by another human being? That's not the laws of nature. The laws of nature that each human being must know themselves. And they do things of themselves. No one should teach you anything. Straight up. But by you can't understand, you get caught up. And by you get caught up, you're locked up in your problem, trouble, destruction. You don't know to wake up and understand what is going on. No one teaches a four-footed beast anything. And how do they know to do what they have to do? Hello? How do they know to do what they have to do? Then you're going to say they have instinct. They don't have understanding. You don't think for them. A human being is trying to think for another human being. The bird doesn't think for another bird. Each bird do what they have to do by themselves. They can fly together, but they don't make decisions together. They make decisions on their own. When to lay their eggs, how to feed their babies, where to find food, when to eat the green grasses, and that's how it is. But no, we smarter than everything, and we messed up. Another man have to tell you about a creator and call him named God. Another man teaching you all of that. Now think about it. Get into your brains. If there is a man named God, no one should teach him about that man that named God. He should know of that God of himself. Also, teaching you what to eat, what to drink. Where all this nonsense come from? When the cows are in the pasture, there's not another cow telling another cow what to eat. They choose your eating. Hello? They choose their eating. And there's many different grasses there and herbs. And that's the point I'm trying to make. So we all lost our sense of direction by going off into Mickey Mouse business. And listen to what the puppet master is saying. And we can see that he's pulling us on a string. He pulled the Chinese, he pulled the Indian, he pulled in the black man, and you're all the puppets. And they're the one that telling you about these gods and these angels and all these deity. And they make names up for them. But when you go back into Africa, the names are totally changed. Because the name of our deity is real people. Real men and women. Not no spooky person living in this space of skies. But once you get caught up with all these crazy knowledge, as you call it, you're going to be messed up, tied up, wrapped up, and tangled up. And can't get out from under that bondage of silliness. There is nobody in space is going to save the white man, the black man. Not in the future, not in the present, or not in the past. There is none. When you fade away, it's going to be it. No one is going to bring you back into existence. So if you're waiting for that you're going to be born again, keep on waiting, Mr. Born Again. And Mistress Born Again. Keep on waiting for that. Miss Born Again and Mr. Born Again. So if you think you're going to be born from your mother a second time, go ahead. Make my day. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just talking from myself anyway. What comes to the mind, I just usher it out. Straight up. So respect, black man, respect. Peace. I'm out of here. Check it out. We got to wake up and try to help the Palestinians. We got to wake up and try to help the Palestinians because they're killing them one by one every day. I said that long time ago. Not yesterday the war started. I said that a long time ago, from the 90s, that they're going to kill these Palestinians one by one. When Yasser Arafat was in power, I said, hey, they're going to kill them one by one in Beirut. And they're doing it slowly but surely. And we are not trying to help them. All the African leaders sit back like a puppet. As I said, the puppet is pulling the string, and all the African leaders sit back on the string of the puppet master. Because nobody's not helping those Palestinians. So we are in a big dilemma. And as I said, peace, respect, and try to help the Palestinians get out from under this bandage. But you're not going to, because the white man is the master of the puppet string. And he tell the puppets or use the puppet the way he want them to be used. And the puppet cannot stop the master from using them because he got them on a string. What you gonna do? So the black man is the puppet on the string and the white man use him. Also the Chinese, also the Indians. So he pulled the string out any way he want him to move. That's why he can put sanction on all of them and they cannot do shit. They have to bow down. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, god damn it. All of them got sanction on their country, on their people, and they have to bow down to the white man. If they don't, the white man will bomb them up or bomb them down. So all I'm saying, wake up, black man. Wake up and stop talking bullshit and see if we can get out from under the bondage of the white man. Take the land away from him. Or if you can't take it away from him, buy the land so you can plant your grains and build your shelter for your people. Peace, respect. Talking for myself.